Okay, in this video, we are going to deal with the 5 most frequently asked golf psychology questions that I get asked on a regular basis. Okay, let's get cracking. So my golf psychology series has now had hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views and also hundreds, if not thousands, of comments. So in this video, we're going to get stuck into the 5 most frequently asked questions in the comments, because they may be things that you've been thinking about or things maybe you haven't been thinking about that can start to help you think better in the golf course. If you have not watched my golf psychology series, a link to the playlist will appear in the top corner right now. I, without any doubt, have absolutely no technical thoughts in my golf swing when I'm hitting balls on the golf course. I may occasionally have the odd swing thought in my practice swing where I'm just trying to get the feeling for a move. But once I've started my process, started my routine and stepped into the ball, I try and free myself up completely from any technical thoughts whatsoever. If I'm thinking about anything, I am just totally 100% focused and thinking about my target. I will have a more in-depth, longer golf psychology video on this very subject coming in the very near future. The one thing as I'm walking to my next shot that I am not thinking about is my next shot. I'm trying to switch off completely from that all the time to try and keep myself as relaxed as possible. I'll talk to my playing partners, I'll try and have a bit of a laugh, I'll try and do anything to just try and take myself out of the situation. This is particularly useful if you're in the latter part of a round and you've got a good score going and you're starting to get a little bit nervous. If you can then just totally switch off from that shot, it will really help you keep those nerves under control. It's only when I arrive at my ball and I start my process, I start my routine, that I start to actually think about the next shot that I've got to play. Bedding in your routine does take time, and you have to be patient when you're starting that process of starting to get your routine and repeat it on a regular basis. I would say that once I've sorted out the routine that felt comfortable to me and I felt like I could start repeating it over and over and over again, I would say that it probably took a good couple of months before I started to not even think about that, and it just became a completely automatic process. So as you're starting to build your routine into your golf game, don't get frustrated, be patient, it will happen, but it takes time for it to become a completely automatic process within your game of golf on the golf course. This is a very common question. Do I get nervous on the first tee? Yes, of course, there are always a little bit of nerves on the first tee. And the bigger the competition that you play in, the more the nerves tend to build up. But by doing the same thing and keeping a routine every single time I play golf, it really helps get those nerves under control. So every game of golf I play, no matter whether it's a monthly medal or a national competition, I do the same thing every single time. I arrive at the course an hour before, I go and hit balls on the range, and I go through the same sequence of clubs on the range, hitting the same amount of balls. I then go to the chipping green and do some chipping. I then go and get my scorecard, and then I go and finish up with some putts, and then I head to the first tee. So every time I arrive on the first tee, I feel comfortable that I've prepared myself completely and in the best way possible to try and make sure that that first tee shot is going to be as good as it could possibly be. Intimidating golf shots over a hazard, for example, can put your golf psychology and strength of mind under the microscope. What I always try and tell myself is a 120-yard shot here at Pleasanton, all over grass to a green, is exactly the same as a 120-yard shot over water. The fact that there's water there has not built a brick wall in front of me that is putting a massive, extra bit of difficulty into this shot. It's still a ball 120 yards to a green. So you've just got to take that out of your mindset and just stick again. I don't want to repeat myself here, but just stick to the process, stick to the routine, focus on your target and commit to the shot. What is in front of you does not change anything within that process and execution of your golf shot. So that's it for this very quick video on some of the most frequently asked golf psychology questions that I get asked in the comments on my golf psychology videos. I hope that some of those will have resonated with you and will help you to think better and improve your golf on the golf course for this coming season. Okay, right, so now I'm off to Florida tomorrow for 5 days to go and see my brother. I'm playing some amazing golf courses. I'm going to be recording as much content as I possibly can, so we should have a real flurry of content coming on the channel in these next coming weeks and months. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to be posting lots of shorts as I'm at the actual places and going to these different amazing golf courses while I'm over there. So keep an eye out for some shorts being added to the channel, so it'll keep you up to date with what I'm up to. And then shortly after that, once I've had time to edit all of the content together, I should have some really great videos coming in the next few weeks or couple of months. Okay, look forward to that, and I'll see you in the next video.